Hi, it's Yvonne. Let me start out this video by saying that I had a different plan for this video. I have all kinds of fun and exciting ideas to share my favorite tips and tools and techniques that have been so powerful in changing my experience. And I will, but I'm going to save that for a little bit because um, I found myself really excited about the next chapter for my life and my business. And I also found myself not moving on it. And conventional wisdom may have that just be labeled, oh, you're procrastinating and you just need to like kick yourself into gear. But I know that procrastination is just information. I've posted a blog post about that about a year ago. And what that to me means is that you can just look at why you're stalling because that gives you information that helps you move forward. So I looked at why these are really exciting ideas. I can feel the excitement now. So why are you not moving? And there was a really sad, weary, irritable part of me that responded like, give me a minute. And it was really intense. And I was like, whoa, relax. Like, okay, what's going on? And I I sat with it some more and it was this deep sadness that was like, I've been through a lot these past years. Can you just give me a moment to just sit with that? Can you just give me a moment to just let that sink in and let that process? That before you just close this chapter on chronic illness and chronic fatigue, because it does feel like that's what I'm doing, which is huge. That's I've identified with that for so long. And it's not like I consider myself fully healed. It's not like fatigue or lack of energy is no longer an issue at all, but I do feel like I'm ready to close that chapter because it no longer fits who I am, which is big and wonderful. But um I'm also really excited about the next chapter, which I know is going to be good. But it's like, okay, give me a moment to just let myself process and sit with that and let the dust settle on everything that I've been through. And it reminded me of a beautiful quote by Nancy Levin. Interestingly, it was the quote that I put in my first blog post, which was another new chapter for me. Um, the blog post was called Permission to Relax, by the way. It's also very fitting. And the quote was by Nancy Levin, honor the space between no longer and not yet. And then I go, oh, yeah. And when I have that kind of resonance response, I know that that's just something that's really speaking to me and feels true to me for that moment. So I thought, okay, yeah, you know what? You're right. And you do get to honor all that you've been through and sit with that. So I gave it 30 minutes. And then I was like, okay, are we good now? Can we just go again? What's holding you up? But yeah, it's gonna take more than 30 minutes, I'm afraid. And I'm laughing now, but it wasn't funny in the moment because it's like the mind comes in with worry about, oh, but what if it's getting worse? What if all this focusing on the sadness is making it bigger and making it worse, knowing what I know about law of attraction and the worry about, yeah, but what if this is staying, or what if something's going wrong, and then the anxiety of, yeah, but I don't know what this new chapter and the unknown is going to look like, and that's scary to me, and all of that. And it came with plenty of tears, I can tell you. I mean, I'm communicating this quite calmly, but it wasn't fun. And I expect that there's going to be some more not fun stuff. So yeah, it's annoying and it's heavy and I feel impatient a lot. Um, but at the same time, there's this bigger knowing that, you know what, I get to have this space, and I also trust the process. I trust that it's going to be all right. I trust that the next chapter is going to be there for me when I am ready for it. And I just gonna give myself some time. And it just so happened that I came across, and it doesn't just happen. I believe that this was put on my path for a reason. I find myself looking at my friend Heidi's upcoming online retreat, Joy is My Compass. And initially, I'd looked at the retreat and thought, oh, well, this sounds really powerful because she's speaking about the power of creating a morning practice to tune yourself in to who you really are, to calibrate your compass towards your own joy. And but I already have that practice, and I never miss a day on that. So I thought, well, this isn't for me. But I kept going back, and I kept going back, and I looked at it a little deeper, and I thought, oh, but this could just be just the right thing for me, because this is a retreat where I get to have 6 whole weeks, which feels like a deliciously luxurious amount of time where I can just rest the weary parts of me and heal what hurts and tend to whatever feels like tending to in myself, and to guide myself through. And we'll also be doing some EFT tapping, which is a really powerful technique to help you release the things from your body and mind that you no longer need to carry. So I signed up, and I'm really excited about it. We start next Monday. So if any of this resonates with you, then first of all, I'd love for you to tell me. If nothing else, then so we could tell each other, you know what, same here, and I get what you're going through. That's a really powerful thing. But also, if you want to check it out, I'll leave the links to her upcoming retreat. Check it out. Don't wait too long because we start Monday, but there are 1 or 2 spots left. So check it out, and see if it resonates with you. See if there's a poll in there that has the same, like, oh, if I could just give myself some space to just let myself process everything that I've been through. I mean, we've all had a hell of a year, right? So check that out if that resonates. In the meantime, I think I considered stepping away for the full 6 weeks, which would be a legitimate choice. But instead, what I want to do is continue to make my weekly videos and just share where I'm at. And I might post something on the gram as well, and just share my journey, because while there are plenty powerful teachers out there who are sharing beautiful pearls of wisdom about what personal transformation looks like, and wonderful reminders and encouraging posts, but I don't see a lot of people share what it's like in the during. And I get why, because it's intense and it feels more vulnerable. And I definitely had my own resistance of showing up today. But I do believe it's important to just, because I wish I'd seen that. I haven't, doesn't mean that they're not out there, but I haven't seen that. And yeah, I just, I wanted to just give voice, literally, to the fact that sometimes in these phases, this is just what healing looks like. Sometimes you just really have to let it suck. Sometimes you just have to navigate the heavy stuff and just let that be. And that no tool or tip or trick in the world is going to help you shift it, because you just need to sit with it and you just need to give it time. So I'm going a little longer than I thought I was gonna. I really appreciate you for writing it out if you're watching this far. Again, if it resonates with you, let me know. We can just have a person-to-person conversation about what it looks like as fellow messy humans. And I wish you a beautiful day, whatever day you're having. I hope you're good to yourself. And I hope to see you next week. Bye.